What's going on? It's Mike with Iceberg Gaming. Today we are checking out Craft Hero. This is a sandbox pixelated crafting survival base building game by Panda Cat and published by OK Joy. It came out just last month, April 1st. It is in early access and they have a new update, a Tundra update coming in the next few days on May 8th. The game is currently on sale for 25% off. It is only $3.74 right now. Normal price is $4.99. So anyways, we're going to get into this and check it out and see what we think. So we got some limited settings here, not a whole lot going on. You can put it into window mode, turn off or on the music and the sound. We'd love some sliders, but you know, it is what it is. Got a couple of language choices. Obviously, I'm speaking in English, so I'm going to select English, and I am going to go ahead and get started with a new game. I'm not going to read this. You guys can pause it and read it if you want. It's not fantastic English, so I'm just going to skip it. Go ahead and pause it if you want to read it. I will give it a second on each slide, so you could pause if you want. It's just a little bit of backstory. All right, now we get to select our character. So we can have, excuse me, we can have this little female character here with a wand and a knife. I don't think that is going to work for me. We can have this one with a sword and shield. And we can have one with a sword and an offhand. And then we can do various different options here. So I think I want the sword and the shield. So we're going to go ahead and pick this. Is this a girl? I think it's a girl. That's fine. All right, we'll go ahead and select. Yes. Okay, so this is the main screen. Our ultimate goal is to defeat the Dark Lord, and we are going to be building a little bit of a base and trying to survive. So how this works is we move around with WASD, and time passes every time we do. As you can see, we are in night right now. Night is bad. Bad things happen at night, and we basically just farm materials by running into them, and we pick them up like so. I'm just going to go around picking up some materials so we can get started with a base. Got a little bit of money there, and here is some food. We'll go ahead and grab it. Oh, where'd that pumpkin go? Alright, so we have some enemies coming in. So this is how the combat works. You just kind of run into them and you auto attack. We obtained a shield, so that is good. And you can kind of have a little bit of strategy, seeing who's going to come into the square, so that who gets the first attack. Being surrounded, not ideal. Okay, dawn has arrived. We have survived the night, so that is good. Just going to grab all these materials. So the squares do respawn, so we don't have to worry too much about that. I'm going to go ahead and clear out this area here. We'll take care of this guy here, and I think we will go ahead and get started with a base. So I'm going to get into building, and we need to get some farming and some housing. If we do housing, we can get some residents, which will help us defend our base. But for right now, I'm going to get started with a pumpkin. Let's go ahead and build it. We'll build it right there. And now that will grow food for us so that we can survive. Now I need to find some more wood to keep building. I thought I saw some wood around here, but it seems to have gone away. Here's some more. Alright, there we go. Got some wood. And we'll go ahead and head back to our little area here. Oh, here's a tree. It just spawned right in our base. So it's a little tricky. You have to leave yourself places to walk. So we're going to try to build things in a little bit of a line here. A little bit of a strategic element to the base building. It's you have to build them so that you can walk, and yet they're close together, so they're easier to defend against attacks. Next thing we want to do is we need to get up and running probably a research building. Where is the research building again? Hut will let us heal ourselves. Here it is, right? Yeah, research platform. Let's go ahead and build that. And, actually, we want it in our little row here, so... okay. Yeah, build it. Right there. Okay. And our tree is not ready to be harvested yet. Let's take a look at our research. So right away, I want to get the ballista, but we can't yet. We have to get some iron. So to do that, we're going to need the furnace. And to build the furnace, or the stone oven, I mean, we need these blocks, which we have. So let's go ahead. Right, we have? Yeah. Let's go ahead and build it. I think we will go ahead and build it there, like so. And then we'll have a little walkway between these buildings here. But now let's see, can we build? Not yet. So I think we have to upgrade this furnace. So we have to research the upgrade here. So we need more of these blocks, these stone blocks. Actually, we have to fire them. So let's go ahead and crank out 4 of those. And now that will let us do this research. And we'll go ahead and start. And there we go. And now we should be able to craft... we should be able to upgrade this. Here we go, retrofit. Yep, there we go. Oh, we don't have 4. We need 4 more of those things, so let's go ahead and craft them up. Do we have enough materials for 4 of these? We do. Okay. Now we will go ahead and retrofit this and confirm. And now it is upgraded. And now let's go in here and take a look. So yeah, we can do all these things. We can do some iron ingots, and we need a bunch of these. So let's go ahead and craft these up like so. And then go back into our research, and we should now be able to research this, and we can. So let's go ahead and do it. And now we should focus on building a few of these before night. Do we have the materials? We do. Okay. So now we need to think about strategically how we want to place these. So if we are doing a little line here, it might make sense to have the line of defenses right outside of that. So let's go ahead and build one of these turrets right there. And then we'll build another one over on this side if we have the materials, and we do. And we'll go ahead and plop it down right like that. So now our little fledgling base is protected. This should be more than enough to hold off the first couple of nights. So we are safe for a while now. And let's go ahead and take a look at what we want to do next. So we should probably build a workbench, which we can do. So we'll go ahead and get that started, and we'll put it in our little line here, keep things moving along nicely. And then next up, the beacon is nice. It gives you a mini map. Library unlocks more research, and we can do a village with a stone house. We can recruit a villager, but we need more of the stone block things for that. So let's go ahead and do a little more farming. And our food is going to get a little bit low, so I'm going to go into our bag and go ahead and eat a cheeseburger. Nom 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 nom. Very nice. Okay. And that is finishing some of our goals. And so we'll go ahead and keep it moving. So far, it has been my experience that I have had the hardest time finding wood. So anytime I see wood, I go for it. That's what she said. But anyways, got a couple of trees in there. The bad part about this game is I have trouble finding my way back to my base sometimes. But anyways, I'm going to put another tree in here just so we have it building. So this is going to be the farthest away our ballistas are going to reach. So we'll have to think about building some more ballistas, or we'll have to think about doing another line of building somewhere else at this point. But we are good for right now. We can also go up one more to here, and then we will be completely protected. Actually, no, we won't, because they'll be able to attack from the top here. So we'll have to put in more ballistas if we want to keep building new structures. But anyways, let's see, what else do we need to build? probably some more food would not be a terrible idea. The game wants us to build a spike, which I guess we can do there cheap enough. So I'm going to go ahead and build that down here so that actually one more down. I'm going to go ahead and build that down here so that it will be out of the way and some enemies might attack it instead of our base. And now let's take a look at what we want to do next. I really want to get some residents up and running. This little hut here lets us regen our health and action points or whatever they are. But we need more materials. We already did all this. Press R for quick build. Okay, that's fine. We'll just go ahead and do that, and we are finished with that goal. And now, that's not where we want to go, apparently. Just going to do a little more farming here. We got some chickens out. So the chickens you can feed, and then I think they become part of your town. Haven't really got into that yet, but we'll keep farming away for a little bit. So since I have my turrets up and running, I can safely farm farther away from my base. If you don't have the turrets, you kind of have to stick close to your base because they can attack at any time, including during the day. Attacks are much more frequent and harder during the night, but they do attack frequently during the day as well. But we're pretty well protected right now, so I'm just doing some farming out in the world. The only problem is I sometimes lose sight of my base and get a little lost. Now, in case you couldn't tell, time passes every time you take a step. So every time we walk, we are moving time along. So you can basically pause the game by just not moving. So if I just stand here, the game is basically paused. So if you ever need to pause the game, just stop moving. And that is how you pause. So I did a bunch of farming, and I just researched the stone house. So we're going to go ahead and build one, and we will get a villager to help us out. So we're going to go ahead and recruit. Now we can recruit the sage, which sells some ruins, or we can get the craftsman. He will repair our village every dawn. Or we can do a merchant, will sell us stuff. Or we can get the saintess. She will heal us every dawn. So I think we will go with the saintess. And she is now a resident of this house here. And she will hang out and I think she helps defend as well. And it is now nighttime, so we are getting attacked by a bunch of monsters. Our defenses are handling them nicely, as well as our saintess is helping out. So we can basically just hang out here and try not to take damage. And do a little bit of help out on defense as necessary. As you can see, every time I take a step, the night counter ticks down. And we just have to survive until it hits 0, and it'll be back to daytime. They were able to hit our buildings a little bit, but not enough to do any major damage. Oh, we're being attacked by the triangle thing. Okay, we have survived until day, and we now have 800 ticks of day left before the night. And we need a bunch more of the iron, so I'm going to go ahead and look for some more iron to go ahead and craft some iron bars. Or ingots, I guess they are. Ingots. Now, if you have enough materials, you can also craft 10 of things at a time. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll close this. And I'm going to build another turret just to cover our entire base. Now our entire base is covered, and we won't have to worry about any enemies sneaking in. They will all get attacked. And here at the workbench, we can craft upgrades to our items. So, for example, this whetstone will allow our main gear to be green stats. So let's go ahead and craft that up. And let's go ahead and make our secondary weapon also green. And we can't do the armor piece because we don't have the linen. We need to farm up some... Actually, we can craft that, so let's go ahead and do it. And we'll go ahead and craft this as well. And now we go into our character. Actually, no, we go into the bag, and we use that to upgrade our gear. And we'll go ahead and use it all, and now we are upgraded to green quality. Excellent. We'll go ahead and close this, and I think we need to eat some food, so actually we'll go back into our bag and eat a cheeseburger. Om nom 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 nom. Very nice. And now let us get back to crafting and gathering. We are the craft hero. Now there are little quote-unquote mini-bosses out here in the world, like here we have a spider. Now it's generally not a great idea to spawn these, but I think our base defenses might be able to handle it, so we'll go ahead and give it a try. And we were successful. He did throw some spider webs up, but we'll go ahead and get rid of them. And I'm going to go ahead and run back to my little hut and take a little breather to recover. And there we go. And we have some gold ore, so let's go ahead and craft it into some gold bars. We don't have enough for 10, but we'll go ahead and crank out a few of them. And some more iron. Go ahead and crank them out. And let's take a look at our research, see what we want to do next. So we can unlock the library, or we can do a oven, or we can upgrade our archery tower to a ballista. It does higher damage and has a longer range. I think that sounds like a really good idea. So let's go ahead and research that. And let's see, can we upgrade these now? Yes, we can. And it'll consume those materials. Let's go ahead and do it. And I think we will do alternate... Oh, we don't have enough iron. Okay, so I'm going to farm up some more iron, and we'll get that built. Alright, I just got my required iron ingots, so let's go ahead and upgrade this. So that is our current range on this, and let's check the range after upgrading. Looks like it is 1 larger, so not too shabby. I think we'll wait to upgrade the other ones because we don't have the iron. Let's see, what else do we want to do here? Let's go into our research platform. It would be kind of fun to do the double barrel crossbows as well. But I think we should do the library, so we need some more iron. So I'll go ahead and go find that. Okay, I've got the iron ready, so let's go ahead. Oh, no, we need fire blocks too. So let's go ahead and build those. And we have the materials, so let's go ahead and do it. I think we just needed 2, but let's go ahead and crank out a few of them just in case. And we'll go ahead and research that. And let's build it. Let's see, where do we want to build it? I think we'll build it up here. Okay, we have the materials to do it, so let's plop it in. And I guess we will go right there. And that completes a couple of goals. Now let's take a look at what we can do in here. So we can do a research institute, which gives us even more technology. We can upgrade our workbench, or we can enhance the iron anvil. We actually don't have the iron anvil yet, so we probably should build the iron anvil. Otherwise, we can do a tavern, a chapel, and a lightning generator. That sounds fun. But we don't have any of these secret silver ingots, so we're not going to be able to do that. A lot of this stuff looks like it's out of our reach for now, but I think we will do the iron plate next. We should have done it already, probably, but that is okay. If we can find it. Oh, we have to research it, don't we? Yes, we do. We can, so let's do it. And let's go ahead and build it over here. And we'll go ahead and put it right there. And let's take a look. What can we do with this? So we can craft weapons with this. So we can do a greatsword, a stone sword, shield, book, offhand daggers. And we can make armor. I would love to see a little pop-up of the comparison to what we currently have on here. So I'm going to go ahead and check out our character. And let's see. So our stone armor is level 1. It has 16 plus 8, looks like, because of the upgrade, I guess. Okay, so let's take a look and see if anything we can make is better. So this is actually better and shouldn't be too hard to get. This is iron armor. So that's probably a good idea. Let's check out our weapon here. Stone sword does 4 damage. So level 1, 4882. And what can we build in here? The stone sword is 4882. So that's what we have. Otherwise, we can make a great sword, which has double the damage. Is this a one-handed weapon or a two-handed weapon? It is hard to tell. It requires 8 ingots, so that's something we can work on. Iron shield is 16, and what do we have? We have a book. I thought we had a shield. All right, so we need to craft the shield right away. So we need 6 iron. So let's look into seeing if we can take care of that. But anyways, this is Craft Hero. It's a cute little game. I am digging the soundtrack. The pixel art is nice, and it is only $3, so you can't beat that. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this game. This video was sponsored by Catapult and Craft Hero themselves. They sponsored me for this video, so thank you so much to them, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you so much.